Hello and welcome back to another fabulous episode in my craft room. I'm Anna Hersey on all the things, and yeah, go find me, follow me, join me, chat with me. I'll chat back, normally. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but I'm fairly good at having a conversation. Maybe not. Anyway, I have my notes down here because I forget them all the time. And chicks love nerds. Just so you know. We have, all the things. Question of the week. What is your favorite size project? So, relating to the yarn arts stuff, crocheting or knitting, whatnot. What is your favorite size project? You can use things like, say, a hat, which I have no knit on right now. Oh my god. We should fix that. Let's totally fix that. All right. There we go. We're wearing knitted item. Okay. So, what was I saying? Oh, your favorite size knitted project or crochet. Either or. Anyway, do you like things that use about 50 grams or 100 grams? Or do you like things like just hats and scarves? Or what's your favorite size project? I like things that use 2 skeins of yarn, whether they are 50 or 100 grams. It doesn't matter. I like to have some sort of color work in them. I'm not the biggest fan of a one color item. I like to have lots going on. Anyway, that's mine. My son, whom was here last week, which we actually recorded this yesterday with him, but he kind of sat there as a bump on a log, and yeah. So we're re-recording, and maybe we will enter in some of his stuff when he shares his projects and stuff, because otherwise he sits there and he's just staring at you, and yeah. Anyway, tea. Almost out of tea. That's okay. But you know what's fabulous? Last week was our birthday, and we got a yarn bowl. Check it out. They match. So this is the medium yarn bowl, and it's from Poly Studios. They are based in the United States. I have their card in the other room, not in here. Sorry. Maybe I'll remember to show it next week. So this is the medium size bowl. I'm like, that's perfect size. Most of my cakes of yarn will fit in that. I might have one or two that won't fit in there. So please be understanding, I'm not going to throw this because it is ceramic. Not throwing it. Yes. So it's the medium size bowl. My husband said he wanted to get me the large one just because, bigger's better, right? Well, he looked at the price of the bigger one, and he's like, yeah, no, she doesn't need a bigger one. Frankly, this one is the perfect size. Honestly, go buy the medium one. Perfect size. And it matches my mug. Anyway, what else? Dreaming of yarn. So, last week we didn't do that because we had my son with us, and I didn't want to confuse him with him on that. He doesn't exactly get to spend time on the internet looking at yarn, and he doesn't generally go to a yarn shop with me either. He's usually too busy playing, being a child, which is more than fine. We did ask him what kind of yarn he wanted, and he likes the wool-based yarns, and he would like some teal or aqua type colors. and worsted weight. So maybe that's what he'll get next. I don't know. He also seems to be enjoying the variegated yarn that he's working with right now. So we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, the one I'm dreaming of is by Havirland, Havirland, and it's the colorway The Droids You Were Looking For, to go along with our Star Wars today. Because May the 4th be with you. It is May the 4th, and it's 12:30ish. So May the 4th be with you. Anyway, it's not actually to go with that, but, you know. Anyway, I really want to write a BB-8 pattern, but I'd be busy. And I also want to make sure I have the perfect yarn to go with it. So if and when I find the perfect yarn, I will finally write that pattern. Till then, I'll keep looking. But anyway, the droids you are looking for, you get like these two self-striping sock yarn balls. And one of them is BB-8 colors, and the other one is R2-D2 colors. So my two favorite characters in the entire series. Yeah. Rey's pretty awesome too, but I'm sorry, I like the droids. What can I say? Periscope is, or I'm sorry, not Periscope. Catch Me, so Catch.me, the people that were saving our Periscopes are no longer going to save them for us. They are happy to transfer things over to YouTube for you though. So I'll be transferring those over, going through them all, and only keeping the things that are relevant-ish, maybe? I don't know. Probably only the like how-to stuff that I did. And the only issue with the how-to stuff that way is I'm talking to people that are really there at that time, but you can't see what they're saying because it pops up in little texts on the screen of my phone when I was doing it. So I didn't know I would be uploading them to YouTube, so I didn't read out their questions. It might be a little bit difficult, but hopefully those little how-to things will be fun enough for you guys to still be able to understand them. I don't know. We'll find out. Let me know. I'll just take them down. I don't care. Then Crochet Magazine. Yeah, they love me, I guess. I don't know. So I have a pattern coming out in their winter issue. And then, or they say they're putting in there. They can always still take it out, but they paid me for it, so why not, right? They contacted me about doing another item in the spring issue. So yeah, I'll do it. And then we barely have things finished up and organized to do the spring issue pattern, and they're contacting me about doing one in the summer issue. Okay. So, it still will be like another month or two, I think it is, until we actually are firming up the stuff for the summer issue, which is fantastic because it allows me to finish the spring issue stuff before I can even start on the summer issue stuff. But the one for both of them really are, all three of them, they're all fun and like repeated pattern work stuff. So, yay. I am super excited about it. Ridiculously excited. It was like hilarious when I was getting the emails from them and whatnot. My parents were actually around for the last one. So they're like, what? I'm like, look. And then I deemed that my mother must be lucky because one email was received on her birthday, and then the next email was received when I was actually with her. Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Mom. So let's see here. We still have knit-alongs going on. They both end in the end of June. And I want to make sure that everyone can feel like they can be included in both of them. The first one we started a little while ago, the Finish Your Whips Knit Along, Make Along. Anyway, crocheted or knitted items that you started prior to 2016. You just need to finish them, right? Well, why not make it a knit along or crochet along and get them done? So I started that. And then it's like, well, not everyone actually has items that still need to be finished from 2015 or older. So it's like, okay, let's add in the mini blanket squares. Okay, not everyone's doing that. So those are added in, but let's also add in the hexie puffs and the little, the mini stuff. So like the mini socks, like that, or the mini truves, or the mini jumpers, or whatever. And I'm using other people's terms again: mini pants, mini socks, mini sweaters. Sorry, I'm a little well-rounded in some of my language stuff. Don't ask me any Spanish, I don't know. The actual, languages, I don't know. But terms for different clothing items, I've picked up a lot of them. And some of them are just old terms, not so much other countries. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, the, finish your stuff. So not everyone is into making mini things, or these little crazy blankets where you have little tiny pieces that you have to put together. But maybe you have a stash of yarn a mile high that you've been collecting for years and years and years. Well, how about some of that yarn that you bought before 2016? Make something with that and get some more points. So I think with all of those different options, everyone should be able to hopefully join in, because even if you don't have anything that was purchased or started before 2016, you can at least be making the little mini items or the blankets and stuff. Hopefully that covers everyone. I really hope it does. I don't want to leave anyone out. And there's no, you have to do this much. It's either finish your item, or if you're doing the blankets, make one little block counts for a point, one hexie puff counts for a point. The mini socks and sweaters and pants and whatever mini stuffies, those will count for 2 points, because there's a little bit more to those than these. I think the hexie puffs I put 2 points for as well, because they're double-sided and then you have to stuff them. So yes. I think everyone's covered. Let me know if you really want to join and there's nothing there that covers. Let me know, and maybe we can figure out a way to make it so you can join as well. As a group, when we reach 100 points, I will start picking up prizes. When we reach 150 points, I will go to Jimmy Bean's and pick up a prize there. I also have a trip to Monterey, so to the ocean, coming up at the end of June. So if we get to, say, 200 points, well, let's add in a prize from there. Why not? Then we also have our 2000 Stitches Make Along, and that's using pretty much all of my patterns. Not quite all of them, but pretty much all of them. I decided that since I have so many patterns coming out, just one right after the other, that instead of doing an individual knit along for each one, let's just do one big one, and let's go ahead and include the older patterns as well. So in the thread, it actually has them all linked. So all the patterns that qualify are linked in there if you choose to do that. Now you can double dip in both knit-alongs. So say you do a new pattern. So say you decide to do the Storm is Coming shawl, and then you use stashed yarn from 2014. You can totally double dip into both knit-alongs. Fine by me. If there's somebody else that's doing like a Harry Potter knit-along, go pick up the sock pattern. Go over to Savvy Skeins and pick up the yarn from her and double dip, because then you get the 2000 stitches make along, and then you get whoever's doing a Harry Potter make along. And the socks work up so fast because they're worsted weight. You know, house socks, they're fantastic. I kind of made mine and then kind of didn't take them off my feet, so I need to wash them right now. And that's why I'm not showing them. Anyway, soon as those are washed, I will show them to you. Promise. You can go to Instagram and Ravelry, of course, and see them. Anyway, what else? Works in progress, which I don't have sitting on my table. Hold on. And we're back. So, I did not finish my Storm like I was supposed to. I'm still binding off. But for good reason, because I got other stuff that needs to be finished, and at this point, this one is just kind of a finish it for yourself thing. So that's why that's not finished. You may be looking at like, what the heck is going on there? Okay, so here's the end of the cable there with no needle on it. And then I just twisted it up so the stitches don't fall off. I do have the little end cap thingy, but I didn't want to go get it when I was doing this. And then, of course, here's the stitches that I'm working on this side. And then here's the other needle. And so instead of sitting there fussing with the cable flopping back and forth and blah, 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 I can just go and so I have this end sitting, you know, straight this way, and then it just leans left or right. And then, you know, so I can work this way, then turn it this way, and work it this way. And yeah, then you don't have all of this mess flopping back and forth and getting all tangled and crazy. So anyway, that's what's going on with that. And my yarn's becoming a big mess in here. I'm going to wind it up real quick. Hopefully real quick. It's still super soft though. It's the Anzula is what the gray was. The neon is Chili Knits. Oh my gosh, this is a really big mess. Look at this mess. Maybe I should just do this in a little bit. I'm going to put it away in here and do that part in a little bit. Yep, because that's going to take us more than a minute to fix. But I enjoy doing that stuff. I know I'm weird. Oh, so for Crochet Magazine, this is the yarn we're using, the Serta, super soft and Aran weight. I would say it's more of a worsted weight though. This is a Europe-based company. Where does it say? England. Wakefield, England. Right there. So, I don't know if that is usual for England to have a different off, or if it's just this brand. If it's just this brand, then it's just this brand. Anyway, oh, my notes. You don't need to see those. And here's my Alice shawl. It's coming quite along. It's getting really big, so, you know, it's going to be huge. I really should finish it off, but I'm not done yet. There needs to be so much more. Now, yes, it has a gazillion freaking stitch markers on it right now, and these are just the cheap little ones that you can buy a whole bunch of. They're plastic. There we go. They look like little diaper pens to me. We cloth diapered for the first year-ish, and then something went on, and he would get a rash every time, and it didn't matter what I did to the diapers, and even a brand new one, he would get a rash, so we don't use them anymore, which I'm very sad about because my kid has no butt, and by putting a cloth diaper on him, he had a butt. So now his pants fall off. What you gonna do? Anyway, you guys don't care about that stuff. You want to hear about this stuff. So these zillion stitch markers, no, the pattern does not call for a zillion stitch markers. This is just to help me in the process of writing said pattern. So I have, pattern repeats, and by doing these, I can then easily calculate how many pattern repeats there is. But then say you have a mess up somewhere, you can easily go in and find where the mess up is by doing this. And then also like for stitch count and stuff like that, I randomly count stitches just to give someone an idea of where they should be. And then I ask my test knitters to also not only check where I did, but randomly count spots of their own. So, oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, so this thing, like I said, is getting so big, but it's so not done. Here's the top. That first lace work there is one of my favorites. Then the top red panel there is also a favorite. And I really enjoyed working the gold lace part. I'm most definitely going to use that one a little bit more. And then we have a new lace pattern going on here. And then if you didn't see before, up here there is a little bit of cabling. It's so minimal, it's so easy. Don't be afraid of the cabling. And honestly, don't be afraid of all this crazy lace either, because it's done in sections. You can take a break between each lace section and catch a breather or whatever. Anyway, I think last week we were starting on the gold, so the gold is now finished, and we are now on the blue-gray again. I did go ahead and put a stitch marker on the side. Where is it? There it is. So I put one of these little guys here on the side for now. Maybe I'll make a pretty Alice in Wonderland themed marker to go there. Anyway, it's coming along. Hopefully be done soon. I honestly didn't realize how big it was getting, because I just keep going and going and going. So here's what's left of our blue-gray, our red, and our gold. And it's still in our Once Upon a Corgi bag. Yes. Yeah, this will hopefully be finished up within this week and sent out to the test knitters. I need to get it transferred to the computer though. And yeah, I have a child up. I gotta go. Okay, so this little one woke up from his nap, and yeah, we still have a little bit to show, not much, and we'll try and get it done with him. Yeah, so I just showed you the Alice in Wonderland shawl, and not everyone, a lot of people are talking about needlepoint or cross stitch. So this is something I started. You want to see? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah? No, don't touch.
It's that one.
Yeah, those are sharp. I started this, probably 6 years ago. And got that far, put it aside.
Mommy.
Haven't finished it.
Mommy.
No.
Mommy. You sit down.
I'm gonna sit down over there. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's finish up this. Okay, so I don't think there's too much else that we would be missing if we finished it now. So I'm gonna let you guys go for the week. You all have a great week. Knit all the things, crochet all the things, make all the things, and have fun while doing it. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye.